What is up, Solow Sportsers? We're here at the US Open to bring you one of the latest rackets from Babolat. It is the Babolat Pure Strike 97. Now last year it was called the Pure Strike VS. A lot has changed, more than the cosmetic. We're gonna take it on court, break it down, and tell you what the differences are. The new Babolat Pure Strike 97 is an update to the older Pure Strike VS. As the name suggests, it has a 97 square inch head and an unstrung weight of 310 grams equaling 10.9 ounces. The swing weight is 321, putting the balance point at the 12.6 inch mark, making this racket 7 points head light. It is a standard 27 inches long with a variable beam of 21 by 22 by 21 millimeters. It has a medium stiffness of 64, a semi-dense pattern of 16 mains and 20 crosses, comes with the Babolat leather grip stock, and although it has a white and fluo red cosmetic, it is a cleaner update to the previous generations. The new Strike silo is quite condensed, so it does make sense to learn a little bit of the intricacies between the models. Starting at the top, the heaviest, most demanding model is the Pure Strike 97. Smallest head size, most thinnest beam, and also heaviest weight. Secondly, we're gonna jump to the 98 1619. It's just a little bit larger on that head size, a little bit more open on the string pattern, and much more playable. And finally, going into an easier going direction, going from the most demanding 97 down each time, is to the newest Pure Strike 100, which comes in a 1620 pattern. So the semi-open pattern still keeps that control aspect, which we love with the Strike, but it does allow you to drop to a 100 square inch head size that makes it a little bit larger and more plush for the player who needs it. From the baseline, I quite enjoyed the Pure Strike 97. I thought the sweet spot was more generous than in previous generations, and I thought the feel and stability was top notch. I can take lots of balls and just level through them and hit them cleaner, deeper into the court, and I was liking the penetrating shots that I was getting as a response from this racket. The number one question across players' minds every time a new racket comes out is what is the difference between the predecessor and the current model? And the biggest thing is obviously going to be that cosmetic. The new Strike is falling in line with that white and fluo red cosmetic that the other rackets have. And additionally, it uses natural flax fibers to help with the elasticity, the comfort, and the flex of the racket. They're calling it an NF2 tech that you can see on the inlay of the frame. And I noticed it made the racket much more comfortable, and I didn't have any arm fatigue throughout the session. As we're going through our Babolat catalog, we're noticing that the specs of the Pure Strike 1619 are incredibly similar to the Pure Strike 97. They have a comparable weight. I know the 97 is heavier. They have a comparable head size between that 97 and 98 square inch head, but I must convey that when you do that minute spec difference, you're gonna get a massive performance difference. So bouncing between the two rackets, I found that if you wanted something more forgiving, spin friendly, easier to play, definitely do not be scared of jumping to that 98 1619, as it's gonna be all around and still have a pretty good mass. If you want to up your play and go for maximum feel, maximum performance, and you can handle it, jump to that 97. So even though you're making that 1 square inch head size difference, you're going to get a huge difference in performance that you're either going to love and hate. So keep that in mind when you're trying these rackets. At the net, the Pure Strike 97 played very well. I thought that when I was finding the sweet spot, I was getting extra punch and depth on my volleys. The stability and the impact back to my body was minimal, and I could redirect no matter how much pace my opponent was giving me. I was really controlling the court, dictating play, and really able to scoop low shots as well as staying stable on high shots. It was fantastic at the net. I don't know what else I can say. It's definitely a keeper.
The Strike 97 improved significantly in its scores for the Solow Sports graded review compared to the previous gen. Massive refinement exists in the sweet spot, flex, and comfort, making this the ideal racket for advanced players rated 4.5 or higher, seeking maximum control anywhere on the court. One or two-handed backhands are a match for this all-court weapon. Similar rackets include the Yonex Percept 97, Wilson Pro Staff 97, or Head Prestige Pro. Babolat has been known for its power and spin rackets, but I bet you will be impressed with its control updates, so get it on court and become a believer.
Thank you guys for watching this video. We put a lot of time into it, so we hope you liked it. If you have any questions, be sure to put them right below the video. We take the time to answer all the questions, whether it be about jumbo rackets, tennis rackets, squash rackets, whatever it is. Hopefully our knowledge with the pros is something that you guys can use and we can share it with you.